You see, one thing that I truly love about the military, they know they look with a face. Anything they want to do, any policy that they want to put out, they just make the order and that is it. It takes effect right away. Whereas in the democratically elected government, they make sure that all the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, they make sure that it follows due process and everything. And by the way, this takes years in some cases, for them to effectively, roll out new policies. But whereas the military, they just make the order, and now, right now that Niger Republic is now under the military government, the military has decided to cut ties with France. They've decided to stop exporting their uranium to France. By the way, as uranium as their natural resources, which they export 50% to France, which helps them to power their nuclear plant. But right now, Niger Republic have said, no, we are no longer supplying you with our uranium. We are no longer giving you our natural resources. By the way, like I mentioned in one of my videos, France have refused, even then for France. France is still controlling Niger Republic one way or the other. They are still controlling their sea, they are controlling their natural resources because Niger supplies them 50% of the uranium that they use to power their power plant in France. They control, who becomes the president in the country and what have you. By the way, in Mali as well, Mali is now being ruled by a military government as well. They are also colonized by France. They've also cut ties with France and decided to to totally do away with anything that has to do with France. Same way that France did not, losing their hold on all these countries that they colonized, same way they've not lost their hold on Niger as well. But right now the military government are saying that enough is enough, enough is enough, enough, we've had enough, and we are putting an end to the control you have over us. Before we go into the details of today's news, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell, like this video, share with your friends and family. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. And by the way, this is the same thing that, Russia is trying to do as well. Russia is trying to put an end to the influence of the third world countries, those very powerful countries. They are trying to put an end to their influence on other countries. So this time around, Russia is siding with Niger on all these new policies that the new military leader has now put in place in Niger Republic. Now let's take a look at the details. Tension as Russia planned to send heavy weapons to Niger military leader after Tinubu's ECOWAS imposes sanctions on him. General Abdulrahman Chiani, the mastermind of the coup plotters in Niger Republic, made a worrying remark this evening that had shocked the country and the entire community. General Chiani claims that within a week, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, will declare war on the organization. This announcement is a reaction to the recent coup attempt, which has increased tension in the area. ECOWAS, a group of nations in West Africa dedicated to fostering peace and stability, has been closely following the situation in Niger and has strongly denounced the attempted overthrow of a government. General Chiani indicated that they anticipate receiving heavy weapons from their Russian partners in an apparent effort to fortify their position. This information complicates the situation further, raising the possibility of escalation and placing additional pressure on diplomatic efforts to find a peaceful solution. Furthermore, identifying them as enemies, General Chiani issued a harsh warning to anyone who could be working with ECOWAS or the government they intended to destroy. This gives rise to worries about possible internal strife and the possibility of more bloodshed spreading throughout the nation. Recall that ECOWAS, under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of Nigeria, has imposed stiff sanctions on Niger Republic, urging the soldiers to return power to the democratically elected president within 7 days. The sub-regional organization also showed the readiness to send troops to the country if the coup plotters refuse to comply with the order. However, many social media users have reacted to the development. See some reactions below. Alabia Yodedi said, "One of the reasons I asked for caution in the Russia-Africa alliance. After Ukraine, Africa might be the next battleground because West and Russia. Don't let them destroy your countries while they live normal lives in theirs." Now Russia is taking sides with Niger Republic, and I just hope that this does not bring trouble to Nigeria, because Nigeria we sit down. Now then carry ECOWAS chairman give Tinubu. Now Tinubu is the ECOWAS chairman. Don't forget that we share border with Niger Republic. And if Tinubu tries to send military down to Niger Republic, Russia have said that they are siding with Niger Republic, and of course they are going to retaliate, which means they are not going to take this, sitting down. They are also going to attack. We share border with Niger Republic. Oh, may God help us. Another person by the name Sakin says, "Plenty bluff, trying to look tough. As regards weapons, he could be saying the truth, especially with his friends in Mali and Burkina Faso receiving artillery, armored vehicles and light attack aircraft from Russians recently." May God help us. All these alliances being formed with Russia. I'm just saying that Tinubu and Nigeria should tread carefully. They should tread with caution, because you might say it's bluffing, and at the end of the day, when a troop gets there, we'll discover that they're actually not bluffing. They're actually getting supplies from Russia. Let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this? Subscribe, guys, if you haven't. Share this video with your friends and family. Turn on the post notification bell as well. I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.